tracks from the mine back up towards Tate. Either or both would be real good for the channel. So we're going to walk in there and talk to them first. And if one of those is possible, we would probably have to make an appointment to do that. But we'll see what we get into. If we can, if I could have a tour of the mine today, I would much prefer that. But the water is going to be getting a lot colder. I was thinking about going to South Georgia today, but with the water getting colder up here in the creek, I figured, well, we need to come back to the creek today, and then if we want to take off and go to South Georgia tomorrow, that will work. Unless we can get a tour of the mine, or either get to walk the railroad tracks. So we will see what we end up doing, but right now we'll turn this back off and see where we end up. Now they are replacing this bridge, and we have video of it. They've been clearing this out some. I'm not sure what their construction date is, but this bridge was built in 1956, which would coincide with Lake Lanier's impound. So there we go. We're going to be going through Dawson or Dawsonville and then pick up 53, go to the creek, and then go down. I don't have any room for you, bud. I've got full front seat, full back end. Then we'll go to the creek, or go to Emory's office first and see if we can possibly arrange for something like that, a tour or railroad walk. And we're coming up on a little dirt road cutoff that avoids a crazy dogleg turn from 136 straight, take you on into Dawsonville. Up there at that stop sign will take you, keep us on 136. And we're just going to take this little dirt road cutoff. We still have 2 free nights at Georgia State Parks. We used all our 2 last year. The 2 previous years we didn't have but 1 each day, or each year, but we let both. We didn't use either one of them. But I've got 2. It's already close to the middle of November. I need to get South Georgia or North Georgia somewhere and use these free campsites, because that will cover the cost of the Friends of Georgia State Parks cost, or well, it'll just about cover it anyway. Okay, well, let's turn this back off. We'll be crossing over 400 shortly. We will cross over the Etowah River. There's not anywhere for us to get out and get access to it, though. And it's rather small at this point, but well, I guess we could leave it running until we cross the Etowah River, then we'll cut it off. This is 400. North is to the right, south is to the left. What GDOT's doing here? Now we get to see Georgia 400 traffic. Dawsonville 8, LJ 38. We got a spam call. I didn't recognize the number, but I'm expecting a call. So I'm not knowing the number. I answered it. It was a spam call. Going down the hill, we will cross over the Etowah River. I think I did stop and walk down to the bridge at one time, but there's not really anywhere for us to access the river. There's a dirt road that goes down to it, but I think it's private Okay, here's this four-way. 136 goes straight. We're going to take 9 through Dawsonville because it's shorter going to Tate. If we were going to go straight to Jasper, we would have stayed on 136. Absolutely awesome. And I have proclaimed it fall, officially fall instead of autumn. Like I told y'all, I have 5 seasons, autumn being one, and actually longer than fall. But I think Saturday afternoon, I think is what it was, maybe Sunday afternoon, I proclaimed it officially fall by proclamation. We'll turn it off till we get to Dawsonville. Then
YouTube Studio mobile app is now the community hub. This hub is a central destination for
we'll video going through Dawsonville. We'll turn it off until we get there. Okay, coming into Dawsonville on Georgia Highway 9 South, picking up 53. Old courthouse is right straight ahead. We'll be going around the courthouse and taking 53 west. Now I say we intend to get some underwater video. That's the main reason we're going back over to this creek. But let's say if we can get a mine tour, we'll do that instead. Yeah, the old jail right there on the right, I think it's a museum now. Look at all this traffic. Dawsonville, folks, Georgia Highway 53. Hard to believe, isn't it? Whoa, oh. That barbecue place up here on the right, I guess it's open, but I've never been able to get it. I've gone in there a couple of times or gone to it and it's not open when I get there. It says hibachi now, so I guess it's something different. Hibachi Asian food. I guess the barbecue place was never open. Didn't do enough business. Okay, well we're going to turn this off. We're going to also go to the steel bridge, but our intention is to go to the creek first. We're going to go to the mine first and then see if we can get a tour or whatever. I wasn't expecting this. We probably would have gone 136. But anyway, let's cut it off. Yeah, it looks like we've got a new subdivision going in here on 53. Yep. We'll have to come back and check that out when we can get in there.